Hello my crafty friends, I am Crafty Chris and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making a very simple thank you card from supplies used in your stash. You can use any dies that you would like. Today we're going to be using the Gina sparkling gel, which I loved, and if you noticed a while ago I have glitter on my face, so you know I've been playing with glitter, so let's get crafting. Today we are going to make a thank you card for a friend of mine who did something awesome, so I'm going to be sending her a thank you card. I'm going to be this Mr. Pig. He's just cute, so we'll put him to the side right there. We don't need him today. Well, we will for a minute. But I'm going to be using the thank you die, fancy thank you die from Simon Says Stamp. We're going to be using the Pawsitively Perfect White Splatter Medium, and I'm going to try to tint it yellow. Let's see how I do with that. And then, of course, this sparkling gel Starlight from Gina that came in one of her monthly card kits. I've used this and I just love it. I just dipped my finger in it and did what I did. That's all I can say. And then we're going to use the Simon Says Stamp 3D embossing folder. Delirium? Is that how? I'm not sure if that's how you say that or not. But if not, oh well. Leave me a comment and tell me how to say it. And then, of course, my trusty A2 dies that I just love from Pink and Maine. And then we're going to be using 110 pound blue cardstock. And the reason I chose the yellow, blue and yellow, which I like the colors anyways, is I use the color wheel that Kathy Zilski has gotten me hooked to. But I went to the blue. If you go to the blue, you kind of run into this. So I'm hoping to tint it kind of a darker yellow. But even if we go with a lighter yellow, it still will not be that bad. This is kind of a blue-violet. So, wish me luck. Okay, we're going to start by cutting my blue cardstock in half. This is 11. So, 5.5. And it doesn't matter if I use 12 by 12 paper, I always cut it in half. I cut them all in half because then that's a good piece to save. Because the little pieces I don't really save that much. Okay, so we're going to cut this first one out with the largest die. So let's get the big shot out. Okay, and since I'm going to also be cutting out the thank you in the blue from Simon Says Stamp, the fancy thank you. Ooh, fancy. Let's get him out. I need to get it out of this right here. I hate these things. They stick to my hands, they stick to my hair. I've got hairy arms. I hate those things. Okay, we're just going to set that right there. And I am going to put this on an angle this time. Where's my little tool? Look at that. That's so pretty. Pick those little pieces up and put them in my thank you come again bin. Okay, let's put this over here. Put that up, put the lid on that so I don't stab myself. While I have this out, let's go ahead and cut out the back part of it. Now I am going to cut out 2 of the shadow, so it'll be a little thicker. Make sure, okay. Make sure I didn't overlap them. Like, I love that little crunchy noise. It's like biting into a chip. So we're going to try going by these directions. Do I use this one? Let's try this. Okay. Oh! See, I almost broke my hand. Did y'all see that? Okay. Oh, looks good though. Look at that. That's so pretty. Now, let me tell you, I've been on the struggle bus trying to figure out these sandwiches. We're going to need this to dry, so I'm going to go ahead and glue it while we're setting here. So this is my precision craft glue from Barely Arts, which I really like to use. I just put it in a separate container that's smaller. Oops, glue it to your table. Okay. Just flop that down there and get it even. Put Mr. Pig on there for a minute while we get out our thank you. That turned out so good. Look at that. So good. Okay. Put some glue on the thank you. I think I'm going to need to clean out my little tip. I've had good luck at this not getting clogged. I do try to shake it down after each use, so. Look at that. Okay. Get this down. So pretty. Now don't push it down yet until you get it right where you want it. Okay. That's when Mr. Pig comes in and does his job. So we'll push them up to the side. Make sure I didn't slide that over. Okay, so we'll push them up to the top. Okay, we're going to use this as our splatter box for this, and we're going to try to make yellow splatter using Pawsitively Perfect White Splatter Medium, and then Tim Holtz Distressed Ink, the mustard seed. Y'all think we could do it? I saw someone the other day online coloring theirs, so that's why I thought maybe I can do that. But we're going to try. If I remember who it was, I'll link her video down below. But I watched so many videos. But they just kind of smeared their ink on here. And they got out some of this stuff. Oh, this stuff is so wet. Now you do have to stir this. So let's do that right quick. I have learned you cannot do this. You cannot mix it up with a colored popsicle stick. Oops. Oh gosh, I almost spilled it. Did y'all see that? That would have been messy. Okay. So they kind of mixed it up. Oh, I should have put more in there because I don't want to contaminate the whole jar. Let me see. Oh yeah, I can use the popsicle stick. Get some more out. Let's see. And this is just a little silicone mat that I don't even know where I got it from. I'm gonna know the truth. Okay. Oh, that turned out pretty good. Okay, now let's try this. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. Ooh. Maybe I'm going to become a splatter king. I doubt it. Oh, that turned out cute. Okay. Put that popsicle stick in there. I always save their boxes and I use them for that, for this, and spraying whenever I use the Tim Holtz, which I used on another card that we're making, and I'll show that one to you at the end. Okay, let's clean up our mess. God, I hate to waste that. But I already put alcohol on it. I wonder if it will still dry if we do it like this. Oh no, that looks like crap. We don't want to save that. I'm not there yet, y'all. I am not there yet to do that. Let's just throw that in the trash. But as you can see, it's pretty subtle, but it looks good. It looks good. I like that. Okay, we're gonna need that to dry. So this is pretty well dry, and you could definitely put more on here if you would like. But I think it looks good. My personal opinion, it looks good. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, we're gonna pop this up. Let's get my trusty little trying to decide. Are these the same? No, this one's thinner, so let's go with this one. See, I try to save these little things, and now it's kind of in my way. Can't win for losing. So far, I've been real impressed with their titanium scissors. I'm going to cut this one in half. Let's get my thank you come again bin. That looks like a jelly bean in there, but it's not. Okay, I do like to use my reverse tweezers. Uh-oh, look at that. You can see that. So let's fix that. Little piece was sticking out. Have to be careful with that. These are sharp. It's cut my finger off. We would have had to change the splatter from yellow to red. Okay, I want to make sure that's straight. Straight as I can get it anyway. Let me put it that way. Okay. Like it's straight. Goodness gracious. Okay. How does that look? That looks good right there. Now squash it down. This is just crafting foam that you can get off Amazon. It's pretty thin. I'm not going to measure it. I will list it down below. Now this, you need to cut it 5 1/2. The width is good. but the length is too long. You just gotta cut it a few times. Okay. That cannot be recycled, so that's, you can save those little pieces to use as foam. Okay, let's see if that fits on there. Of course, it does not. So let's cut that off. I must have been off on my measuring. Oh no. Okay. Perfect. Put some adhesive on there. Oh goodness, I missed again. I am not good at that. Okay, but that's okay. We will just cut that off. Just try not to cut the paper. Okay, that looks good. We're going to glue this down because I cannot get it on here straight if I use tape runner. Now this takes a long time to dry when you do that, so keep that in mind. Don't go messing with it once you glue it down. Give it about, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 5 days, I don't know, however long it takes. I never sat here and timed it. I'm not a scientist. Ooh, that was fun watching me do that, huh? Okay. I'll say, oh no, it doesn't fit. But yes, it does. And there we have it. A thank you card. And then also, how easy it is just to mix it up. Just the colors. So you could give it to whoever. More masculine, more feminine card. Now with this card, I did use the Distressed Oxide Spritz. Just make sure you shake it up really well before you use it. And then I use this as well. Just kind of played with that. It's fun. Oh, I forgot to use the sparkling gel on this one like I did this one. Now this here takes a very long time to dry, so keep that in mind. But it really does add, camera really doesn't give it justice, but it does good. Okay, now this can be messy, or at least the way I do it, I don't know. So we're gonna have a little towel here. Then I take this off. Y'all, this stuff is fun. Feels like a booger. And then you just kind of rub it on there. And it doesn't, now I say always, I've only done this one other time. I put it on kind of thick. But you need to get that glitter, because if you stretch it out too much, you kind of lose the glitter effect. And remember, the thicker it is, the longer it takes to dry. Always scrape my finger back in there. Okay. But if you don't have this, you definitely need to get this. I believe it's on sale now because it was an exclusive in her kit. I believe it was the July kit, 2025 July kit. So it may be up by the time my video goes up. You can heat set this. Putting a heat gun to this does not move it around or anything, but just let it set and dry unless you're in a real big hurry because you forgot you needed a thank you card. And there we have it, everyone. Today's card was fun. simple, a little messy, but if you choose to use a blending brush or something, that's fine too, but I enjoy using my fingers. That was fun. And also dyeing the, what was that called? The splatter. And also putting some dye ink in the splatter gel to use to make it the color we need it to be. I enjoyed today. I hope you did too. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and become one of my friends. As you can see, I've got glitter right there. That's okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time today. Until next time, we'll see you next week.